Scott, how is your fitness? There's a rumour that you've got a foot problem.
Is it?
And you were, well, are you all ready to go for Saturday?
Looking forward to Saturday, yeah. Had a couple of days off training, but due to us having the luxury to have won the league with a couple of weeks to spare, so I got some days off to chill, to make sure that I'm okay and to ready to go.
You've lifted that trophy a number of times. Do you still get that burning desire in the days before the final?
Yeah, it's phenomenal, especially after the end of the season as well. Still have the opportunity to go for another silverware as well. For the lads, how well we've worked this season. It's been a hard season. It's been physically very demanding on the squad, but we've soldiered on through it, and one last game I'm sure won't hurt anyone.
Has this been one of the most demanding seasons physically and mentally maybe you've had to deal with since you came to Celtic?
Yeah, because one manager's left, another manager's came in. It was always going to be hard when Brendan left, but we've got a fantastic manager, and as soon as Celtic called him, he answered the call and he came pretty much right away, and it's what you want. You want the passion, you want somebody that knows the club inside out, and the gaffer's been phenomenal since he's first came in, and I think the lads have enjoyed every single moment of it as well.
All the speculation as to whether he'll stay on after Saturday, how do you feel about the immediate future?
We'll deal with that after the game. We've got a huge game to look forward to. As I say, he's been brilliant since he came in. If he stays, I think the lads would love it. If he didn't, we'd love to thank him for everything that he's done for us, and I'm sure we'll get the time to speak to him, and we'll find out that in the forthcoming.
If he were to go though, it would be the perfect send off to give the manager, to crown the manager, the guy that gave you the treble.
Yeah, well, he came in, I think it was 8 years ago, and when we needed him again, came in, done fantastic for me and for the team as well, and he put us back on the map at winning trophies, winning leagues, and he taught everyone what it is like to be a winner, and that's one thing that the manager is. He's a winner. He demands high standards, he demands that we win week in, week out, and he loves the club more than I think anyone else in that dressing room. So he's got great ambitions, and if he gets the job, it's fantastic for everyone. If he doesn't, he's done a fantastic job since coming in.
Has it been important to have somebody that's got that special connection, special bond with the club, to ensure that complacency doesn't creep in when you're going for something as huge as another treble?
Yeah, to win any trophy, you need a right good manager in there, and as I say, Brendan's left, done a phenomenal job with us for the 2.5 years that he was here, and now we've got a new manager in place, and whether it's short term, long term, whatever it is, he's done a great job so far, and this would be the icing on the cake for him.
As the domestic dominance continues, does the determination increase with each game to keep this going?
Yeah, I think for the lads, it's every game there's so much pressure on us. Everyone wants to beat us because we were champions last season, champions this season, so everyone's trying to knock that off us, but it shows you the willingness and the relentlessness of the lads as well, and we keep going. It's a never say die attitude from pretty much everyone. We've been in some difficult situations, but we've came out of it. We've won the league, we've won the first cup as well, and we're also going for the second one, so it has been a phenomenal season. But to get this trophy and to put it back into Celtic Park, and to have that honour to lift it again would be phenomenal for the fans, for everyone associated with the club.
Hearts were of course the team that ended that unbeaten run. Can you use that?
I remember that quite well, 4-0. Yeah, it was one of those days that nothing kind of worked for us, and we could have scored early but we didn't. Then we didn't build on it. Hearts played well that day, and we didn't kind of take our chances and play as well as we should have done. But at the end of the day, that's 2 years ago almost, well, a year and a bit ago now. So Hearts are going to be a hard team. They're going to be very, very aggressive. They're going to be in our faces. They're going to put us under pressure, but we need to deal with that and play our style, get the ball down, play football, and create chances, and hopefully we can win the game at the end of the day.
Although it was 2 years ago, just from what you say, it just shows that on the day if things just don't go right, then these records can easily slip away.
Yeah, definitely, but we need to make sure those things don't slip away from us. Whether we go 1-0 up, they go 1-0 up, we always need to make sure we're focused and we're ready for anything that they throw at us. And we know we've got great players on the bench, on the team, that can change games within minutes. So we're looking forward to the opportunity to get out there, and especially on the pitch as well. It's a good pitch, and it's been a good place for us the last couple of years.
If the treble was to be won, where would it put this squad in terms of the history of Celtic?
Tell you after the game.
Scott, a lot of Celtic fans were very excited with the performance of some of the younger players on Trophy Day on Sunday.
You broke into a very promising Hibs team, and since then there's been a lot of promising youngsters through Celtic. How does this crop of Celtic youngsters compare to some of the other?
Don't think you were born when I broke in. No, the youngsters, they've been brilliant coming through, and it's good for the older ones as well, because they come in, they're very, very keen. They try and keep up with the lads, and going from under 16s level to coming into first teams, it's huge. And the physicalness of the game's changing from them, they're playing against grown men as well. But the good thing is they've got talent, they've got the willingness to learn underneath a good manager, good players, good bunch of lads as well. And we've got John Kennedy that's worked with them when they were younger, and now he's in the first team squad as well. And we've got Damien Duff, who was there at the start of the season. So these guys know what they're about, know what they can do week in, week out, and now they've got to just make sure that they keep progressing and do that in the first team and show their qualities as well, which they did on Sunday there.
Scott, relatively speaking, Hearts don't get into that many finals compared to Celtic. Is that a danger in any way, that they will be super motivated for this?
Everyone's going to be super motivated for this. It's a cup final at the end of the day. We want to win it, they want to win it. It's whoever turns up and want it more on the day, and we're just hoping that we turn up, we play well, and we play our style of play, and we get that trophy in our hands at the end of the game.
And a one-off, I mean, Craig Levine's talking about current form doesn't really matter. He says he's excited about what's to come. I'm guessing that's the same for you.
Yeah, we're thrilled to be in the position to land another trophy, whether it's the third one, whether it's the first one, whatever it is, whatever we're going for. And it's just to have the opportunity to play at Hampden, to walking up those stairs to hopefully lifting that trophy at the end of the game.
And the last team to lift any of the domestic honours was Hibs almost exactly 3 years ago. Can you believe that?
I watched that game. It was a good game.
It was a very good game, and since then you've lifted everything. How can you put that into words? I mean, that's something you probably thought would never happen. Maybe none of us thought.
Watching that game, I was a little bit jealous that they were in a cup final and we weren't. But from then, Brendan came in, changed our mindset, saying that we can come to Hampden, because we didn't have a great track record at Hampden before that. He's changed our mindset, saying how we can play at Hampden, how we can improve, and how we can go on and win. And since he's came in, we won 7 trophies on the trot. Now Neil's here, and we need to make sure that we put that to 9 trophies on the trot for him, and show that what Brendan's done, he's just pushed us onto another level as well.
Yeah, there was a bit of a talk about a jinx at Hampden at the time, wasn't there? What was the mind? Why did he change the mindset? What did he do to do that? Was it just it's a great management more than anything. He came in, spoke to us, and made us believe in ourselves as well, and that's what he done. Neil's very good at motivating as well, and he'll do that before the game too.
Does occasions in cup finals like this reinforce why you decide to stay on at Celtic, retire from international football, and how long you played here?
Yeah, for me to lift trophies, I had the opportunity to go down under, and last minute change of mind. And for me, it's a great change of mind, because you forget winning trophies to playing in front of 60,000 fans, to having that opportunity to pick up a treble and then a double treble and then possibly do the treble. It's something that might never be done again, and I wanted to be part of that. I wanted to show everyone that I can still play at 34 and pushing on for the next 2 seasons.
Scott, there's been quite a positive reaction as a former Scotland captain to Steve Clarke's appointment. Can I just get your take on the national situation?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Couldn't ask for a better man for the job. He's very well organised. Every time he played against Kilmarnock, made it extremely hard for us. Tactic wise, and knowing a player as well. Spot's a great player, knows how to deal with players that maybe aren't top quality, but he made them into right good players, and that's what he will do with Scotland as well.
Scott, just going back to the younger players, how can you, as captain, use your experience to help them, some of them might not have played in cup finals before?
I think they've all played in cup finals, whether it's coming through younger ones, playing youth cup, whatever it is, so they know what it is to go and win games, they know what it is to lift a trophy, whether it's lifting the Scottish Cup or lifting the Youth Cup as well, and they've had that opportunity, and they know that silverware is what this club wants and what the fans want as well, so they know what it's all about, they know that it's a huge occasion, and they'll enjoy it just as much as everybody else will.